straight in and hello, welcome. Happy birthday to me. I'm so happy to be here and be with all of my people today on my birthday. Streaming live to you. And just doing a few quick tweaks before we start our show. It is my pleasure and privilege to spend my time with my peoples on my birthday. I hope I have some of you on here at this point. And as I do, today is about, obviously as always, making those connections to you and to your loved ones, and hopefully unburdening you is what I also want to bring forward. I hope that makes sense. Before I start my show on my birthday, I would like to say that we're all born with a special gift and a special understanding. And though so many of us are still in a state of an awakening, it is my honor and privilege to be able to serve you today and every day of my life as best that I can, and to be able to bring the amazing messages forward from heaven to you and from those that you love. And also to be able to give you information about moving forward and how life is going to work on a daily basis, being able to give you those messages. To anybody that's on the show, I just would like for you to know that you have the ability to also get free readings by doing referrals. If you get enough referrals, you get free readings. There's bonus points, because I know that everybody at this point is kind of like a bag of groceries that used to be $20 is $50, and I feel what you go through. And I want to make that something that you can have. Another thing that I would like to let you know is that as time continues, I have too many actually energy fields coming at me. So I would like to start out with Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, I just want to know that you are also reunited with your mom. Is stepping forward today. She also brings up that she's very proud of your daughter. So there's so much that I feel, and I know that you've changed so much of your life as time moved on, and you helped so many people. And as your husband steps forward for you today, I just want you to know that even though it's been so long ago, you continue to remember his last breath. But he told me that his last breath being inside you is his way of validating and bringing you in to his energy. It was his way of showing you love and thanks for everything that you did for him. And he's very proud of you for the adjustments that you made. More importantly, he's very proud of the daughter that he got to have and hold, and that you raised so well, along with your mom, actually. So I would like to give you that message from heaven today. And I would like to go from you to, I would like to, if anybody knows Dawn and Michelle, so I have Dawn and Michelle. I believe it's Dad. I feel a connection to a fatherly figure stepping forward for that family, and I feel as though his passing was not as expected. He brings up Ryan. I know that he's with Ryan. Please share the information. That's really cool. And I want to tell Victoria, you need to do what you got to do. Love you all. My first caller will be coming up in 3 minutes in order to get a free 5 minutes on this show. Please know that all you have to do is, yes, I sound so corny, just make sure that this gets shared, and that if you like this video, please like it. It's also going on TikTok soon, and we're on Instagram. I'm asking for feedback by all of you too, because my work with you, I want to make sure that you're enjoying these things so I can keep them moving. I think that that's just fair, don't you? And that's what I have to say. So I have a Thomas coming, and he is very happy. And I have had this black cat for the past half an hour with me, just kind of like that, just prancing around. She says that she's fine. I don't want alarms going up. I just feel like the cat is saying that she's fine. Sometimes I can feel energy that is on the earth plane too, or someone coming to the earth plane. But I have one of my messages, the first thing that I want to mention before I go to my caller is that, when my assistant talks about burdens and sadnesses, and with all the craziness of the politics in the world, I would like to say that as a woman, you make a decision prior to coming to earth when it comes to having a baby. And whether that baby stays the full time or becomes a miscarriage, whether that baby is a termination or miscarriage, it is an agreement that's made prior to coming to earth. So some of you are going to love me for that and some of you aren't, but I decided that that was something that I was going to bring up today. So I bring it up. And Thomas is very here. He brings up that he is really handsome again and his hair looks great. And no bellies. He's just a very good person. I have a son that passed, I believe it's an addiction or a mental health issue, coming forward and surrounding with love for his mom. Thomas, I believe, is a man that passed away. He shows himself as filled with family now on the other side. Your dad loves you as you know that he would, and always on his birthday would he show you his joy. And he says that you took really good care of him, Lisa L. And as he really is he said he was a forthright fellow, as his words are, which is really funny. But he was a hero in a lot of ways. He also was someone that inside of your family was truly believed in, and he really did build a better future. And he keeps on talking over and over faster because he says, listen, look I have it all together now. I get to be me. So I'm waiting for my first caller who was supposed to call right now. It might be a day of no calls at the rate we're going, which is fine. I'm good with that. I want to advertise. Who would this be? Hello?
Hi, it's Ashley.
Ashley, hi. Are you by yourself?
Yes.
Oh, okay, because I see a different number. So.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh. So I don't know who's in the room with you, but I feel like maybe, I don't know, I feel your mom, or there's a message for her too. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is your aunt that is stepping forward, and she shows me your grandparents. So your grandpa and grandma have passed?
Yes.
Because she shows me the door, kind of the light opening and going with them. So she says to say that she's found peace. She has her peace, right? Like that they're all together.
Yes.
She really wants your mother to know that she wants your mom. Apparently this is for you too, but she wants to tell your mother lots of stuff. So that's why I asked if you're the only person there, because I have like all these. Okay.
Well, yeah, no, I'm not with my mom. No, I'm with my best friend. But I'm not with my mom.
Okay. Because I just keep hearing about your mom.
I'll tell my mom if she wants to do this. I'll tell her to do it next week.
Oh, well, that doesn't necessarily how it works. People get picked out. There's like
how it works.
hundreds of people, like 2,000 people
sure.
watch. So, but she's saying she wants you to know thank you, but she wants your mom to know that she's dancing. Those are some of the best memories, right?
Of course, with her, yes.
And she's the one who's stepping forward, but your grandma steps forward too. Mm-hmm. So she says she was protective, I feel like she said she's a protector. So didn't meet your daughter? Your daughter shares part of a name in the middle. Hello?
What, Olivia?
Olivia's middle name. Something about Olivia's middle name. So I don't know what that means, but I guess you probably do.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is it's like all about family, true?
Yes.
So who's the younger guy that passed away? It might be the person that's with you. I feel a connection to a younger man.
In the family?
Nope.
Oh.
He's a friend. Well, you'll have to think about that one because it will make sense as time moves on. I feel like it might be for the person that you're with too, more than for you, that one, because I do feel more than one energy here. So I know even if we're on the phone, so it's like almost like a double thing. But just to go back to kind of the thing, and there are changes coming, for you guys. Just to give you a little forward information. Hello.
Okay. Yeah.
So did you plan on a change of neighborhoods, or there's some kind of a move?
Oh, we want to move eventually, like in 2 years.
No, and also I see 3, so there's something with 3. So you're not going to get the whole thing, but there are 3 sisters, and 3 is very prominent, or there's 3 that hang around together. So she says that. And she says she brings up yellow.
Yes, that's her favorite color.
Okay, so I think that's like the key word is yellow. And she says, and there's yellow flowers, and everything is yellow. And that is her favorite. Yes. She really is like sunshine, positive, light. She really loved you very much. She really did.
Yep.
She's all about the yellow and the sun and the positive and the goodness and having fun and laughter. And she's bringing up the beach. Those are the memories. She says she wants you to remember the memories with her. She knows you'll never forget her. She also, she likes to talk. Give her that. She said, no, not really. I wasn't a big talker. I was a big doer, but I wasn't a big talker.
Yeah.
But she is so proud of you. Can you, and give everybody a hug. She's really happy. She says your grandfather looks great.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot because I guess she hasn't been gone for more. What happened on Monday?
Yeah, pretty quick. The 7th, September 7th.
No, but what happened on Monday?
Oh, yeah.
Well, what was that? Because she's bring up Monday. Bring up Monday.
That's when her husband went to go get her ashes.
Oh, so cool. All right, see? Can't make this shit up. Nobody would know that. There you go. So if you didn't believe it was her till then, that gives you your information, doesn't it? That's so cool. So there she is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to run because I got lots of people on here, but thank you for being my first caller.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, bye, hon.
Love you, bye.
I love you, bye. So that's one of my bestest friends, daughter-in-law, and I don't know her family at all very well. I mean, I've seen her mother and father, but I don't know them, so that was really good to be able to give that reading. Don't you all think so? All right, so let's talk about the little dog that jumps, and that you had to let go. And did Pook's cat. Your brother and your mother bring up the cat. Now this is interesting because you talk about ashes, but I feel like I see almost like someone inside of a casket. I don't know which one of you this relates to, but I know you're going to drop your fork. And I believe that this woman wanted to make sure that she had her cat with her. And I can see animal ashes inside of inside of her casket. And then I get 9, 8, and 1. So maybe on 9/8, it was the year anniversary, or she was 81. So I don't know who this is for, but I don't know how many people are on here and how many people will be on here. So I just want to make that connection. And I have the father stepping forward. Now I'm going to tell you that this father was almost like some kind of a sheriff. And the father that my second one is also ready, I believe, to come in to this, I believe. But the father steps forward. I believe he might have been a deputy or the sheriff that delivers the papers inside of maybe like Torrington. And he shows himself as being a pretty strong guy. And now one of your parents had dementia. So I see the father, but I see the mother too. And I see the sister. So I got 1, 2, 3 kind of stepping forward at one time. You're here because I feel their loved one is right now on this. And I feel like it is so much energy at one time. Now he tells me that you have a big family. Now this is not the person that's the lady with the cat. This is entirely different. I see you as being a very big family. I believe they might have even taken in a young man. And they moved from one house to another. Your parents loved their house. Somebody's living in the house now. I don't know who this is for, but there you go. And Lisa, your dad is saying that he loves you very, 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 very much. You did do a lot for him. Trisha, your dad is not the only one here for you. I feel your dad's energy. I know how much you miss him. He's an amazing human being. And to the person that was supposed to be my next reading, there we go. Okay, so I believe that I have an amazing thing where somebody is identifying the cats. Cool. I have little things that are popping up today, which normally I don't, but it's the craziness of the validations, right? That's what is so meaningful in all of this, and that's crazy, so I love it. So I wasn't nuts. So as I bring up the father, the mother, and the child, that's so cool. I have the twins. Before the twins, I believe as though this is a miscarriage that I feel. And that I bring that forward again because I know that it's really important. Now, I'm sorry. I have to tell you that I feel the baby that passed at birth, I see a blanket wrapped around it. Someone has lost a baby literally came out of the womb, either stillborn or just stopped breathing. And I'm seeing the blanket. I know that they have a girl, but before the girl was born, the baby was born first. Now I'm going to go from that to a Paulie. So who lost Paulie? I thought it was Paula, but I get Paulie. There's a lot of Pauls in that family. And silence is golden, I hear. So this person did have a hard time with speech and cognitive functioning prior to passing. I believe that dementia comes into play. Joanna. Joe. Joe, your mom is stepping forward saying hello. And I think that I'm going to put another caller on the line because the person that was supposed to call me did not, so I'm just going to do a quick dial and see where I come. Let's go with this person's birthday is a Virgo too, so we're very similar in time. And as your papa steps forward, it's with love and joy that happens. And I'm going to ask my assistant who's on the line to get someone up and running here for me, please. Thank you. And as I talk about the father that just passed away this week, he brings up his family as being his passing as being very, very, very sudden. And he just passed. Literally, his passing has been within a week. Someone from the family is here because that's why he's so strong. I have some really strong energy fields in this room today, filling my life. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have my assistant pick. I'll pick someone. Oh boy. And this is, by the way, this I'm filming. So if anybody has anything that they would think about these that they would like to have happen, I would really love to hear it, because there's so many hellos and how are yous and I love yous and I love you all. But I really want to get people in the meat and potatoes of this. And this is what this is about for me. And now I have the principal of a school that passed away coming forward. Maybe Mr. Rubino or something. He's like Rocco Rubo. That's it. And he passed away, and I see a lot of people there. He lived a full life, and even though his life is very full, he really felt that so much continued even after he passed. He brings up like his school, his students always wanting to hear from people, his group of friends, and his wife. So he steps forward, and he was really proud of like carrying the keys and being the principal and working so hard, stepping forward with so much love and joy. I have a woman stepping forward with breast cancer now, and she really passed rather quickly. She really thought she could beat it the second time around, but she didn't. And you know, Tammy, you spend a lot of your time, and I do believe your mom has had an issue or has an issue with her head. So as I brought the father, the sister, and the mom, I know this is you. So please accept this. And honestly, I also see someone's friend. So if this man passed away, this kid passed away very quickly. And you can't make this shit up when I pull somebody's name out. So for that woman that is saying, but my dad is Ray Rubino, you can't make this shit up, right? And his keys, he brings up his keys, and his keys are a big thing. So there you go. He loves you. Wow, this is going by quick, even though I'm just kind of freestyling it here today, huh? You know, just a heads up on this, because I want to end with a message from heaven. And before I do that, I also want to tell you that we did the psychic event last Saturday, and like everybody that was in it absolutely loved it. It just was, they got quick answers. It was absolutely amazing. Because of that, I would like you to know that I changed over the group that I was going to do next, because I have a group coming next Thursday, you know, my special groups, but I decided to change it. And we're now going to do 15-minute readings on that for $40. So that includes the fee for registration and the whole 9 yards, and you get 15 minutes of this. And if anybody was part of that group, please let everyone know that you loved it, because I'm going to do that again on Thursday. And instead of it's connecting to your loved ones. If somebody needs guidance in the other direction, that's great, but that's going to be connecting to your loved ones. And you get to experience this, but on a bigger level, a 15-minute level. And I think it's better than doing a small group where I'm just doing a bunch of readings. And this way you get your own loved one, your time with them. And that is going to be this Thursday. We're going to see how that goes. Yeah, my assistant will be putting up another psychic one, because I just think anything that I can do to help people when I know what's coming down the path, and I'm not so sure if everybody else does. And as it goes with my message Monday, let me tell you that I'm going to pull up one of my messages that I had just done through the spirit and spiritual realm. And somebody has a watch. I'm seeing a watch or a clock right now. Does that make sense? Yes. I see it as being a gold watch. So I believe that someone basically retired, and at the end of their retirement, they were given the gold watch, and then they pass away. He really was not able to enjoy his retirement. And it really makes him sad. I just feel, and then I have someone that drowned. So all of a sudden I'm having a hard time breathing. I'm having a hard time. I'm drowning. You know, it's funny how when I get to the end of this and it's time for me to go, I get 950 million spirits coming to me at one time. It's almost like people in life. Hey, I'm here. I'm busy. Let's go. Mama. So this girl brings up her mom. Mom, I'm here, she says. Trust this lady, I'm here. Okay, Donna Sue. You people make those connections, because I don't know what they mean. And yes, Bob loves you. What about Bob? I keep hearing, what about Bob? Bob is here too. I just want to end with the young boy again. I'm back to him. Maybe that's why it was in the other person's reading. They have a crash, and he's inside of the crash. And it's a fiery crash. He wants his parents and his family to know that, you know, you worry about him. You heard horrific stories, but he said he was out of his body, didn't know what happened at that point. I want to give that family some comfort today in that knowledge. Thomas was the first person through by his name, and life and love continues. Like, hey, this is Thomas, I'm here. And literally this guy just dropped in. So, and Thomas' passing was hard. I get it. He's really loved. And I would, one other thing, just a heads up, we'll be home in May. So I don't know why everybody's thinking I'm only in the Southwest. I will also be in the Northeast in May. So, and Bob has not been gone for a week. And there's two Bobs. Bob the dad and the man that I talked about that was not even gone for a week yet. And that his family is on here, and his passing and how he passed, and he passed very quickly, and his passing is an accident, is accidental. Please let his family know that it's all good. Thank you. I love you all. I'm so glad that I got to spend a part of my birthday with people that mean so much to me. You are my heart. Your husband is here. Your family will always be with you because you hold them in your heart. And from your heart, that light goes up into the heavens and connects with you together. Maybe my radio frequency is a little different, but honestly, you all just have to listen with your ears and your heart. God bless you. I love you. Thank you for sharing my birthday with me. You made my wishes come true. I'm so humbled and honored to be part of all of your world.